Welcome back to the Too Fast Tactical channel. In today's review, we're going to be opening and installing a Kydex holster add-on. This is a cushion that you can add to a Kydex holster to make the Kydex holster more comfortable to wear. So whether it's an IWB or an OWB, this is a nice addition. If you find yourself in a situation where you're carrying something, an appendix carry or a small of the back carry, and your particular Kydex holster is kind of digging into your back, pinching your skin, rubbing against your skin, irritating your skin, or if it's just collecting sweat and what else from rubbing up against your body. So this is something that definitely will help in all of those different scenarios. My EDC firearm is a Ruger LCP. A couple years back, I picked up a Kydex Clinger holster. That's this right here. This is a IWB holster that I carry at 5 o'clock, and it has a 15-degree cant on the holster. This is, I believe, like the FBI cant, 15-degree cant. Really love this holster. The retention of the Ruger LCP is great, very comfortable. But there are times where I might be sitting somewhere and in a seat, car, what have you, and this presses up against my lower back, and it does get uncomfortable from time to time. So this cushion, which we're going to unbox or unpackage and install, should help in those particular scenarios. The Clinger holster cushion is fairly new. I'm not sure exactly when they released this, probably within the last couple of months. And this runs $19, and it includes the cushion and some Velcro tabs and an alcohol prep. This is available in several different cushion sizes. I believe this is the 7 1/4 inch size. I think they have a smaller one and a larger one. They're all the same price at $19. You can also purchase additional little Velcro tabs. You can possibly see those right there. I'll take them out of the package in a second. You can get extra strips of these Velcro tabs for $5. Or 2 for $10, so they can get quite pricey. Actually, they are pretty pricey for these little Velcro tabs, but I'm making an assumption here that the adhesive used on these is pretty hardcore adhesive, so you're going to have to pay a little bit extra to get the good adhesive, because the last thing you want is these little tabs pulling off your holster. Reasoning behind buying extra tabs is so you can move this cushion between your different holsters. So if you have one EDC carry in the summer and a different one in the winter, you don't have to buy multiple cushions. You can just pull it off and move it from holster to holster, which is pretty cool. What else do I want to say? This can attach pretty much to any holster. You don't have to have a Clinger holster to use the Clinger cushion. It's breathable, it's ambidextrous. Of course, it works for IWB or OWB holsters. Of course, I'm not sure why you would want to use something like this on an OWB holster, but there might be some situations that it would apply for. And let's see, there's whatever kind of info I've got here. Let's see, the top layer is breathable, and obviously it's designed to wick away sweat. And let's see, just looking over my notes, make sure I tell you everything I know about it. Yeah, I haven't used it yet. We're going to do the unpackaging and the installation now, and then I'm going to use it for a few days, and then I'm going to come back and finish up the video. So Clinger also offers a full 2 weeks to try out the new holster. If you don't like it, or new holster, the new, well, this might apply to the holsters as well, but they offer a 2-week tryout period where you can try this out for 2 weeks. If you don't like it, you can send it back. And I believe, well, it says holster on my notes here, but I believe that applies to the Clinger cushion as well. I don't have a lot of other information to talk about this, so let's go ahead and just get right to it. Mine arrived in this packaging, and it arrived with this slightly folded decal here from Klinger Holsters. So if you want one of these, you can visit their site. I won't be putting links in the description because of the YouTube policies with including links. So let's see what's inside the packaging. All right, so we have one strip of their little round Velcro tabs. So 5 in total, and then of course the holster. And one surface of this, the surface that goes against the Kydex holster, is got the grippy Velcro material. So these tabs will stick to it, and there we go with one of the tabs coming off already. Okay. Let's put those back on there till we're ready to do something with them. This other side is padded. There's hard to say how much there is padding right there. Maybe a 1/4 inch. It feels very soft. Under normal circumstances, I remove these types of tabs. If this kind of stuff is rubbing against my skin, I find it irritating. So at some point, probably in the future, I'm going to cut that off. It includes a alcohol prep pad for installing the Velcro tabs, and we'll get to that. And this is just a card. So, how to install: wash your hands, clean the holster with rubbing alcohol, place the dots on the holster body, apply generous pressure to the dots to ensure they adhere well, place the Klinger cushion on the holster body. You can wash it with mild soap and water, rinse it, shake out extra water, let it dry. They do have online help that you can go to their website and get some help. You can order more Velcro dots. Talked about that, and that's it. All right. So again, this is my Klinger holster right here, and we're going to be installing this something like this. You can see this is probably too big for this particular holster, but you know, I didn't want to get the small one and then have it be too small. I figured I'd rather err on the side of getting it too large and having extra padding, so I didn't want to get to the point where the padding was barely adequate. So I've got my LCP here. You kind of see how that looks. I'm going to make sure that it's kind of installed, so if I bend over or make any kind of movements, the old fat on the around the waist there pushes down on this, and it goes something like that. That's kind of my plan. Not that I have a lot of fat around my waist, but you know, got a little bit. So, all right. So according to Klinger, we're going to take this alcohol prep pad. We'll just go ahead and do this. I'm sure I can clean this holster with this little minuscule alcohol prep pad without screwing things up. And clean away all of the sweat and the other stuff from wearing this holster for several years. On such a small holster, I probably don't even need all 5 of those little Velcro dots. So I'm probably going to use not all of them. I'll keep a couple of them as spares in case something happens and I need to replace one, because I don't want to spend $5 on another strip of dots if I don't need to. This is my year-round EDC. I don't have multiple different ones I carry. I've got a Smith & Wesson Shield, but I find that to be too uncomfortable for EDC carry. That's just me because I have a small frame, so I prefer small, lightweight EDC firearms. All right, so let's get a paper towel. Nice and clean, dry it off. All right, we're good to go. And let's Let's try one dot near the top. Basically, I'm going to put the dots, I think, all the way down. Yeah, I'm not sure if a dot, this indentation where the trigger guard is, I'm not sure that's going to be of a whole lot of help putting a dot right there. So this raised portion is going to be the large section that's going to come in contact with this. So I think I'm just going to do 3 dots right there. And we'll see how that works out. I'm going to keep a couple spares in case I need to put one right there or I need an extra. Okay, well, those are installed. Not rocket science to install the Velcro tabs. So like I mentioned, I wanted this kind of situated, not all the way down the bottom, but somewhere right around there. Of course, if I don't like it, I can just take it off and replace it. And yeah, it's good Velcro. And the tabs are not pulling off the holster, so these Velcro tabs definitely have some very good adhesive on them. I was kind of afraid that these might have really cheesy adhesive and they pull off the Kydex, but it looks like they're sticking pretty good. Definitely follow the instructions and use that alcohol tab, because if you've been using your holster, there'd be all sorts of oils and other contaminant on your holster, and that could definitely compromise the adhesive. So that's the pad for the Klinger holster. I'm going to go ahead and use this for a couple days, and I'll come back and I'll finish up this video, and I'll give you my report. Hey, I'm back, and with the miracle of video editing, 2 days have passed, and I've been wearing this. So, here's my final thoughts on this. I can't say that I had a lot of irritation from just the Kydex holster by itself, but with this Klinger cushion, of course, that little tab right there that was on there, if you remember the earlier part of the video, that little tab was definitely itchy against my skin. I cut that off. Kind of had a feeling that would happen because I've used other holsters that have those little tabs on it, and that just kind of, I don't know, it feels like bugs crawling on my skin sometimes. So cut that off. It's a lot better for me, works for me. May not bother you, but I did have to reposition this holster on this a couple times to get it to where I like it, and that's pretty much where it is. So I've taken this off 5, 6, 7 times. The Velcro on the holster has not pulled off at all. Solid, sticky. Long-term longevity for those Velcro tabs, I don't know. But then again, I got a couple extras just in case something happens. But so far, so good. Very sticky, and they're staying on the holster. So that was my main fear when I got this, was that the Velcro wasn't going to hold, or the Velcro adhesive wasn't going to hold up on the Kydex. But so far, so good. Very comfortable, very soft. Definitely, if you wear this on you do an appendix carry and things are jabbing into you and the Kydex is irritating your skin, this will make a big difference for appendix carry. With me, at the 5 o'clock small of the back position, it's great. It's very comfortable. No complaints whatsoever, and it's been holding up well. So this is a great addition to the Kydex holster. And I think it's very well worth the money, and I'm very impressed with it. So it's a permanent addition to my EDC Kydex holster now, and that's about going to wrap it up. This is the Klinger cushion from those guys. check it out if you're interested. 19 bucks, good warranty on that, and you get to try it for 2 weeks. If you don't like it, send it back, get your money back. But I don't think you will. I know I won't. I'm definitely keeping it. So anyway, thanks for watching the video, and good luck with your EDC Kydex holster. And if you pick up one of these, I'm sure you'll enjoy it.